So, I mean, we're a team of software developers, so as a technical team, we all went through the tedious task of debugging, which is a very time-consuming, very costly aspect of every software developer day to day, very tedious for all of us. And therefore, we decided to tackle this problem, and we built Metabob, which is an AI-assisted tool that helps developers automate the code review process and saving time debugging up to 50%, thanks to our bug detection tool that also helps them by providing recommendations to directly solve the issues that we identify for them.
Well, thanks to advances in AI research, we're starting to see a lot more machine learning or AI-based tools to both create new code, which is something that's been very popular as of late, and then also try and apply these to more sophisticated type of problems.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I guess looking back. Some of the good decisions we made, we always been very conservative in terms of our spending, and just very conservative also in the hiring side. I've seen a lot of companies aggressively hiring immediately as soon as they raise funds before achieving product market fit. While on our end, we've been again very conservative in terms of the amount of money we spend, and so thanks to that, we were able to just have a long runway, and really currently with the market it's definitely helping us because we now are achieving product market fit, we're getting closer, and so we actually still have the resources to keep hiring and to actually start growing. And in terms of the things I would have done different, definitely I mean from a technical standpoint, just and Avi can also tell you that, but definitely keeping everything cleaner in terms of our code and documentation. So a lot of the things we did in the beginning, it was just speed to do it as fast as possible, but then it kind of over time played against us because then there were some issues in the tool. So that's one of the things. I don't know if you have anything else you want to add.
Yeah, no, it's just having a good process built internally is something that you can easily build off of, and it will help you, especially if you're a software engineering company. It will help you create something that's very easy for newer people to get into later down the road as needed. So it's just good practice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that depends on the type of investors. Overall from VC, I guess helping recruiting is always great, especially when the job market is very high right now. So that's one of the things, and our investor has been very helpful on that. And also just giving us insights. A lot of time, specific investor that invest in certain area, they've seen from other companies in their portfolio, specific trends or perhaps mistake that those companies have made that they can tell us not to make. And so that's just feedback is very important because that can help us save time and not making the same mistakes. So I think that's the key actually, learning from the company or their portfolio that they've gone through, they have a similar go-to-market or similar product, some of the pros or mistakes or things to do to just be more productive. And also investor introductions, it's always the bad things to do if your investors send intro to other VCs. It's way better, right, than just you send cold emails. I think that's also very helpful. Yeah, I mean, similarly, for us, a board member, it has to be someone that understands this market and know the space. So again, feedbacks in terms of the product, customer introduction is something actually that it's always great getting a board member that know potential customers or user. So it can, especially in the early stage where you need design partners, having someone that can send you intros to company that can really support you into the building the product based on their needs. It's very relevant, and again, just someone that knows the space and can give us feedback on the product, can give us feedback on the needs, and yeah, I think that's the key. So getting someone very targeted to what you do. Yeah, I mean, on my end, I guess definitely like changing some team members is always the biggest challenge, especially in a small startup when you know everyone in the team and everyone work hard to make it happen, right? It's almost like a family. We spend all the time together. but you know, as an entrepreneur, you need to like know when you need to like change or just replace some positions, and that's has been very like the biggest challenge for sure on my end. I don't know if you have any feedback.
I mean, most of the more challenging decisions from a technical side is mostly about how to best fit the product, the needs that we're trying to solve, and also like cutting or getting rid of stuff that may be helpful but not to the niche that's going to help you grow. So you need to like really assess like, is everything that you're building going to be useful for the customers that you're trying to help? And if not, then even if it works for some subset of your customers, if that's not part of your overall strategy, it's better to remove it. And we had to do that once and a half times. Oh yeah, so earlier on, we also want to help like developers like better understand like how these design decisions that they were making were affecting their entire code base. So we had a couple of different ways of doing that that were more visually focused. And while some developers like could benefit, especially newer ones, from understanding like how everything fits together and why certain decisions would cause problems down the line, it didn't help the core use case of us being able to like fix the problems, which is what we were capable of doing. So we had to just get rid of it because it just wasn't being used by anybody that we really wanted to use the product, and it was only really helpful for getting like some people who weren't going to eventually become our main customers, like to get to try it. And even though they liked it, it wasn't something that we wanted to continue to need to support.